Okay, good morning friends. So today we are here with another video that is based on exception. So basically in this video we are applying exception on list. So this is a problem statement. We have to given a list in which 10 names are stored, that is list of items, which was specified by the list index, and from user we are getting list index. User has to enter list index. According to that list index we will show their output. At that index number, what is the list of item is there, we will display. Here we are using try except block. So basically in this scenario, if the user has entered any wrong index number or any index which is not present in the list, so we will put that code in try block, and according to that index we will show the output which is closest to that index number. If user has entered wrong index number, so it will raise an error as an index error. We have to show the output as if the invalid index is there. If the invalid index, then it is a negative, or we will show their last element of that list. If the invalid index is positive, note. Yeah, one more thing, as you know, Python allows you negative indexing from right to left, and the negative indexing is always start from -1 to so on, and positive indexing is starts from left to right, and indexing should be starts from 0th index. Let's see what is the problem statement. Okay, so here output should be like this. Suppose I am entering as a index number 5, so according to that index, what item is present in the list, it show me that output. If user has entered 12, so it will raise an error, exception, list index out of range, and it will show closest item of that index number. Okay, suppose I am entering negative number, so it will show that output, that item, from it will parsing the list from right to left, that is negative indexing. Let's see. Okay, so here we have created some list of items. The name of the list is name, where we are passing some list of items are there: Relay, Edan, Reagan, Henry, Caius, Jan, Guto, Sonya, Tyrese, and Johnny. These are the some list of items which we are passing in a single variable as a name. And here we have created some variable which is used for store the index number of the list, and this should be entered by user. According to index, we will show the output of the at that index number, what is the list of item we will show to the user. So here in try block we will print the index element of the list name. If any index error is occur, it will print what is the error. If the index is less than 0, this is the how we are handling the exception. If the index is less than 0, so it will always print first element of the list, that is relay. Their relay index value is 0. As you know, list follows the two type of indexing, that is positive indexing, that is starts from left to right, and first element is always starts from value 0, their index value is 0. Else, if the index value is greater than 0, so it will follow negative indexing starting from right to left, and negative indexing is always first element from right to left is their index value is -1. Okay, so if any index error is there, so it will print list index out of range. Let's see. Okay, it will asking for and enter the index number which you want to see the element from the list name. Suppose I am entering as a 4, so it will show me the name of fourth element. Fourth element means 0th, 1. As you know, indexing is always starts from first element, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will show the name. This is, here we are following string formatting. Name fourth, at fourth index the name is Caius. Suppose I am entering another number, that is 9. So at ninth index Johnny is there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's see. Suppose I am entering as a negative index value, that is -5. So what it will show? It will show Jan. So first it will compare. If the index is less than 0, so it will go to the except part. So here index is less than 0, that is -5 is less than 0, so it will show the closest name of name of 0. Okay, so 0 thing -5 is less than 0, so it will go to the right indexing, that is negative indexing, from starting from right to left, that is -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. So at from the right side of list, from the right indexing, to at -5th index Jan is present there. Okay, in else part, suppose I am entering index which is greater than 0 and which is not present in the name list. Suppose I am entering as a 40th value, that is, suppose I am entering 40 as an index. So it will raise an exception. What is the exception? Index error, that is list index out of range. Okay, so if the list index is out of range, then it will compare whether 40 is less than 0 or not. If the 40 is less than 0, then it will follow the closest name of 0. It will show the first element of the list. But here 40 is greater than 0, so it will move to the else part. So the closest name is name of 9. Name of 9 means at last element of the list name, that is Johnny. That means whenever I have entered index value which is greater than 0 and which is not present in the named list, so it will always show me last element of the list, that is Johnny. So okay, one more thing, let's see another example. Suppose I am entering as a 87. So see, in this list 87th index is not present, so it will show the closest name of 9. Let's see. Okay, it will raise an index error due to this statement. Due to this statement, it will raise an index error. List index out of range. That means whatever index value I had entered, that index value, that element at that index number is not present. So it will raising an error, that is list index out of range. That means that 87th index is not present in the list, and now it will move to the if else part. It will compare 87 is less than 0, it is false, so control will shift it to the else part. It will print the closest name is Johnny, that is at present 9th index. So whenever I had entered index that is greater than 0 and that is not a part of list, so control is always shifted to the else part, and it will always show me the closest name of 9th element of the named list. Okay, that's it. So if you have any doubts, do comment on the commented. Do subscribe, like and share. Thank you.